Okay, so just got this other Marz engine here in the mail today from someone that wants to remain anonymous. They just told me it doesn't work and that I could have it for free, so I thought that was pretty nice of them. Here's the thing, and this is what we're gonna do. Like I said in several other videos, and I can't pause my video with this phone because it's stupid, we're gonna see if we can get it unstuck, and it might be in a few parts. This is how I received it, like this. It does not, oh, kind of turns a little bit, but I don't want to force it, like it's really stuck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unseize this engine because it is completely stuck, nothing turns. I don't even know if I can get the prop off. We'll see. Oh, it came off. Hang on a second here. So, like, ugh, very stuck everything. I don't know where I put my oil can. I can't exactly see it from right here, but I will be right back in a minute. And we're back. So what I have here in my oil can is just a mixture of regular, cheap, non-synthetic automatic transmission fluid and kerosene, like 50-50. We have a container, we have some kerosene off to the side that's just out of shot, and some methyl hydrate. I'm not exactly sure which one's going to work the best, but we'll see. And we're going to squeeze some inside here. And the thing is, you can't not put too much, you know what I mean? It's like, just put as much as you can. I mean, it's completely stuck, right? So who cares? Oh, there we go. Put some here. Put some here. A little here. Kind of a little bit everywhere in the front bearing. You know, just a little bit everywhere. I'm not worried about getting it on my counter because it'll just wipe off with a paper towel, which is right there. So now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to warm the engine up a little bit. Also, put some down here. Like that. Yeah, this engine, I have no idea how old it is, how long it's sat for, if it's new, if it's used. All I know is it doesn't work and it's stuck. That's all I was told about it. So off to the side here we have my MAP torch. You can use a propane torch or a heat gun if you have one. I recommend being careful when doing this. Flame there. There's always something falling down around here. It's ridiculous. Anyways, just gonna wipe up a little of this extra kerosene so I don't burn down my counter, because that's not a good thing to do. We're gonna put the prop back on and tighten it down. And then next, we're gonna heat the cylinder head, and we're gonna kind of heat the engine up a little bit and see if it'll turn. Because sometimes they just get stuck from the old castor oil and it kind of varnishes up. So we're gonna, the whole idea here is not to like bake the engine red hot, you know what I mean? It's just to warm it up a little bit so the grease and the oil kind of loosens off. So just gonna keep the heat flowing. You don't want to leave it in one spot for too long and burn anything. You can see a lot of that gunk on the bottom of the engine. So we're just gonna warm up that cylinder head a little bit. Give it a couple more dabs of oil in there, and then we're going to soak it. If it turns, great. If not, we're going to soak it in kerosene and automatic transmission fluid for a few days. Yeah, occasionally warming it up. Kerosene's not as flammable as what most people think it is. I mean, it will burn, it will light on fire. That's you know, kind of what it's designed for, but it's not going to go whoof and explode all over the place. The vapors, yes, they can explode. Just like they think that gasoline is so dangerous. Well, it is, but truth be told, you can actually put a fire out with liquid gasoline if you can put it on fast enough. It's the fumes that are dangerous. Let's give it a bit more of a drink. Like I said, the whole idea here is just to heat it up so it kind of sucks the oil in. You know, I'm gonna put it everywhere. It doesn't really matter if you get it all over the place. I mean, we're just trying to get it freed up a little bit. It's probably going to need new bearings. If the piston and cylinder is shot, then I'm just going to use this as spare parts. And try to heat up where the bearings are and stuff. So oftentimes if you manage to ever find one of these engines new, which is damn near impossible, the bearings or the factory grease they use hardens up. And it's terrible shit. It's really hard to remove it. It sticks to everything. It stains everything. It's awful. Okay. Will it turn? Ah, fuck, it's hot. Hang on a second here. I get some more paper. Should actually be wearing an oven mitt, but I don't want to cover it in kerosene because I still use them for food preparation. So, let's see. Oh, a little bit. Hey. Yeah, it moved. Look at that. Let's see if you can see the piston moving in the exhaust port. Let's see if I can hold it like this without burning the crap out of myself. See that? Look at that. It's moving. See? All you need is heat. This engine's going to sit with the exhaust ports open in the bucket right here with some kerosene and transmission fluid. So that's how I unseize a stuck RC or diesel engine, is just to warm it up and give it a good old soak. That's pretty hot. It's probably around 200 degrees. But like I said, the whole idea here is we're not trying to cook the engine, we're just trying to warm it up. So I will be right back, and I'm going to go grab some transmission fluid. Okay, we're back. Turn off our torch so we don't burn our house down. That thing's pretty friggin' warm, so try not to burn the daylights out of myself here. We're going to remove the compression screw. Throw that in our bucket. We're going to remove the prop. Like I said, I have no idea if this engine's new or used or anything about it. I was just told it didn't work and received it that way. So remove the prop driver nut thing. Throw that in there. It's freaking hot, man. So we're gonna see if the needle, oh yeah, nothing even really moves. Alright, so we're gonna pop that in our container, and it's just Napa brand automatic trans fluid, ATF, and we're gonna put in some ATF, about, oh, I don't know, as much as you feel necessary, I guess. Not that much. Give it a little bit of a drink. Oh, I'm running out of time here. And we're going to add some kerosene. And let it soak like that for a day or so. I will make another update on this. A look inside, if you will. Actually, me taking it apart. So stay tuned for that, guys. Anyways, take it easy. Over and out.